I think I'm gonna use this as an example of the other side of that, which is, I'll say Emperor Palpatine, and not because he's complicated, not because we watch him become a villain, but sometimes it is satisfying to have a Saturday morning cartoon villain where he's just bad, and so you feel good when you beat him. And that's someone who can contrast with Darth Vader, where there is an element of tragedy to it. Where you do feel like, oh, is there a future where he redeems, or is death his only redemption? And it's morally questionable. And I mean, it's not. He definitely had to die, but it makes you think, and it makes you feel a little. There's some bittersweetness to it. And then on the other side of it, there is Emperor Pip Pop, where you kill him and everyone goes, "Yay! He fell down a power
Yeah,
tube and he's dead."
there's no question about it. Nobody wants to see Emperor Palpatine be redeemed. We don't need like a
We certainly don't want to
complicated
see him come back from the dead somehow.
well, for the sixth time anyway.
Yeah,
And like also, we're not. It's not like we're like, oh, we need like a complicated backstory of how he. No, he's evil.
he's
We
bad.
understand that.
He's bad.
I was going to give a very similar one for anyone who is familiar with Suikoden, which just came out with the remasters this year, and in the second one. Luca Blight is the BBEG, and the first you get introduced to him like within the first 30 minutes to first
Mhm.
hour of the game, where he's in a village just slaughtering everyone, and you see this woman on the ground who's like begging for mercy, and he goes, "Oink like a pig," and she's like, "What? If you oink like a pig, I'll let you go." And so she does it. She starts crawling around oinking like a pig. He laughs at her and goes, "Die, pig," and then kills her. He's just a bastard.
He sucks, yeah.
Like, through and through, he's just a bastard, and that's obviously always a pretty easy one to go with, it's easy to just make somebody super, super evil. I would also suggest that if you're maybe struggling with, like, that first idea too, being able to put those 2 villains in a campaign together, like
Yeah,
you had mentioned Vader and Emperor Palpatine, right? When
right.
you have someone who maybe you're not really sure if it's kind of coming across that like, oh, maybe they're redeemable, or at least maybe there's something there that you want your players to like take a look at beyond just, no, well, you're bad, you gotta die.
Right.
Um, Put them up next to the bad guy. And especially if you can sort of get this idea to your players, like in order to beat, like you're definitely not beating them together, right?
Right.
100% you're not beating them together. So like when you have the evil one and then the one where you can kind of get it, you can kind of use those to juxtaposition each other and maybe even suggest this idea of, well, if you can work with one, like you might be able to take the other one down.